The first Berserker Khazan is an upcoming action RPG Souls-like game currently being developed by Neopol and published by Nexon. The game was promoted at the Game Awards by the Russo brothers, who made the latest Marvel Avengers movies. That explains the giant titles in the game. You are a warrior possessed, literally, by a phantom who gives you power, but also torments you and talks trash when you die.
Peace at last.
An awesome demo was recently released. It's almost 3 hours long, depending on your skill level and boss retries. If you've played a Souls-like before, then you know what to expect here. Slow recharging stamina bar, dodges, parries, breaking enemy posture, dark, brooding, precarious areas with shortcuts and secrets off the beaten path, and that one hole full of enemies that you fell in because you weren't paying attention. There are plenty of Souls-likes out there, so I'm happy to say that this game pushes the genre forward with several innovations, solid control, and performance. The movement is really fluid, and I don't feel it's as clunky as the typical Souls games. There are 3 different weapons that you eventually earn with their own skill tree and special abilities. There are a ton of upgrades and customization for you to experiment with. It is a challenging game, of course. It's very punishing if you miss a parry or dodge, but it also rewards you by reducing enemy stamina when perfect parrying and doing extra damage when perfect dodging with a counterattack. You get both light and heavy attacks to use, you get charge attacks, dash attacks, and the skill tree adds even more options. My new favorite thing is the dodge counter. I really like it a lot. The first Berserker Khazan may also be appealing to a new generation. It contains great quality of life improvements that make it accessible to new players. Enemy attacks are nicely telegraphed, and you will feel like any deaths you had were more of a skill issue than a bad game design issue. When you die at a boss, you can recover your lost body right at the checkpoint, and it will even give you a bonus for losing the boss fight, incentivizing you to try again. And with enough failures, it will allow you to level up and get stronger. Other than the getting good part. You might be beating your head against a boss-shaped wall, but it's padded slightly. There is also an easy mode. Dun dun dun! Whatever mode you choose, this demo will confirm if the game is for you. If you like Souls-likes, definitely try this. I think you will find something to challenge even the most battle-hardened veterans. I've played a ton of Souls games myself, and at first I wasn't sure if it was for me, but I found a nice blend of old and new in the first Berserker Khazan. It doesn't have as much feature creep as Neo, but it's also not as skimpy in the RPG elements like Bloodborne or Sekiro. The game performs very well. It is able to keep a constant frame rate, and I only had a few stutters on in-game cutscenes, but I was very satisfied with the performance of the demo. The anime-style cel-shaded art is really nice, and while the environments are not astounding, they are well designed and fun to explore. Of course, it's just a demo, but there are a few things I didn't like. I wish the stamina bar wasn't so small. I keep having to work really hard to see it sometimes, but I am kind of an old man. It's easy to get lost because some of the areas are just bland, snowy mountain, but there are some really cool looking things in that end demo trailer, so I'm sure that will change. On controller, you can't really remap the controls to make a dedicated parry button. That's about it so far though. Most of my issues are minor, and the game really made me a fan by the end of the demo. I'm Dan T of Twisted Banana Productions. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching.